We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 video game reveals that caused huge backlash. For this list, we'll be looking at video games that made horrible first impressions with their fan bases. Which of these reveals angered you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 10, DMC Devil May Cry.
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
Sometimes all it takes is a character redesign to get a fan base riled up. For the first and so far only entry not developed internally by Capcom, Ninja Theory sought to make its own mark on the series. Part of that mark was redesigning the lead character Dante by giving him a new haircut and a shift in personality. When the game was revealed, fans were none too pleased by the changes.
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
Even the series creator Hideki Kamiya wasn't into it. However, when the game did release, naysayers were silenced. Gameplay was intense, adding enough new features while retaining what everyone loved. Some even came around on the character changes within the context of the story.
We do that by pissing him off.
Roughly speaking, yes.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. With over 600 champions to collect and choose from, Raid is made for action and strategy lovers. Raid has activities for all players. Delve into dungeons, take part in tournaments and special events, or go PvP and fight for glory. Raid has prepared something special for all new players this Christmas. Get ready to celebrate the 12 days of Raid. Download Raid Shadow Legends from the links below, copy your player ID from in-game, and then go to 12daysofraid.plarium.com. Enter your player ID and then set out on a fun festive adventure that lasts 12 days, running from December 19th to January 10th. Each day, experience a new chapter of this wintry story and play a new minigame for a chance to win some amazing in-game and real-life prizes, including holiday-themed Raid champions and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Existing Raid players, don't think we're leaving you out. Head to 12daysofraid.plarium.com where you can find a special holiday promo code that everyone can use for a small festive gift. And now, Raid has released a legendary champion based off MMA and pro wrestling legend Ronda Rousey. You can get Ronda for free right now, whether you're a new or a long-time player. All you've got to do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and February 20th, and Ronda's yours. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or scan my QR code here on the screen and you'll get bonuses worth $35. We're talking a free epic champion, Jotun, 100k silver, 50 gems, and 2 epic skill tomes. All this treasure will be waiting for you right here.
Number 9, Young Conker.
We worked with Rare and came up with the idea of using Young Conker.
So the first time Conker walks across a couch and he starts bouncing.
For anyone who has played Conker's Bad Fur Day, you know it's an incredibly mature and raunchy game disguised in a family-friendly package. That aspect is what has given it such a long-lasting cult following. But when it came time for a reboot, it seems Microsoft didn't get the message. Young Conker was revealed in 2016 for the Microsoft HoloLens, an AR headset.
Seeing these holographic elements and characters added to your world on things that are familiar to you, like your couch, your table, that is going to be the thing that blows many people away.
Going with a more traditional platform would have been a better choice, but what really annoyed everyone was Conker himself. Gone was the mature humor that made him interesting, and the redesign was considered ugly by, well, pretty much everyone. Hatred was quick and fierce, and unfortunately, it's so far the last we've heard of the squirrel.
Well, so ends another incident in my day.
Number 8, Killzone 2. When it comes to Killzone 2, it wasn't so much the footage that caused backlash, but the lie that was told about it. The game's trailer debuted at E3 2005, where its visuals blew everyone away. As we'd come to find out, that was by design. While some could tell it was pre-rendered and not showing actual gameplay, Sony of America's Vice President Jack Tretton claimed that it was. However, interviews with other employees contradicted him. Eventually, news broke that all PS3 games that year were pre-rendered to show the upcoming system's capabilities. Misleading your consumer base into getting excited about a product is a pretty sketchy thing to do, and the decision was met with an appropriate level of backlash. Number 7. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In 2000, Nintendo was gearing up for the launch of the GameCube. During the Space World Expo, it showed off footage of Link fighting Ganondorf to showcase the console's potential. Many thought they were getting a look at the next installment, but the development team found this style derivative. It explored new art styles, eventually landing on a cartoon aesthetic with cel-shaded graphics. While it looks delightful to this day, The Wind Waker caused a major uproar when it was revealed. Longtime fans wanted something more mature, and they saw it as Nintendo becoming increasingly more kid-friendly. It failed to meet sales expectations and caused Nintendo to make the next console entry, Twilight Princess, more in line with what fans wanted. Number 6. Command & Conquer: Rivals.
Unit Sia.
Ready for action.
Just point me towards the enemy.
History has shown us time and time again that a surefire way to piss off your fanbase is to announce a free-to-play mobile entry. In 2018, EA announced Command & Conquer: Rivals, the first game in the series in 6 years. Maybe if there had been a recent mainline entry, the response wouldn't have been as negative. But as that wasn't the case and the series had a strong reputation as a PC strategy franchise, nearly everyone piled on.
Pertahanan hilang. Gedung online. Unit hilang.
When Rivals released, it actually garnered decent reviews despite it being a bit watered down. However, outside of a remastered collection in 2020, Rivals is the newest game in the series, and there's no doubt fans would prefer a new, full game.
Missile nuklir diluncurkan.
Number 5. Metroid Prime Federation Force. Metroid may not have the best sales numbers, but it's still one of Nintendo's most respected franchises. Sadly, there was a period where Nintendo completely mishandled it. Announced at E3 2015, Metroid Prime Federation Force was met with a monumentally negative response. The focus on multiplayer and the fact that you played as rando space cops led to a Change.org petition to get the game canceled. However, it being the first release since 2010's Other M, itself a lackluster entry, certainly didn't help. Needless to say, Federation Force reviewed and sold poorly. Nintendo has since course-corrected with Metroid thanks to Samus Returns and Metroid Dread, but this was a definite low point. Number 4. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
All set up, direct fire on that enemy destroyer. Copy, engaging. Air defenses!
Once Activision seemingly exhausted both past and present wars, the Call of Duty series began to move towards future ones. While the fanbase wasn't too happy about the overall shift, it reached a breaking point with Infinite Warfare. Activision tried some unique marketing tactics like teasing it in a Black Ops 3 map, but that didn't matter when the official trailer was revealed. It confirmed the futuristic setting and plot, and fans responded in full force.
The Aegis guns, they appear to be tracking our fleet.
SDF destroyers inbound!
All stations, shots fired!
Hold up! Hold up!
Many preferred the more realistic approach of the past, and by June of 2021, the reveal trailer had amassed more than 3.95 million dislikes on YouTube. Fans also spoke with their wallets. Infinite Warfare failed to meet sales expectations. Not that it slowed the series down.
You're just a man from Earth dying for a lost cause.
Number 3. Hatred. If you haven't heard of this game before, there's a very good reason. Hatred puts you in control of a man repelled by humanity, who takes it upon himself to eliminate as many people as he can. Developer Destructive Creation stated it wanted to make a game that challenged political correctness in games. But all the trailer managed to do was disgust people. Plenty of video games are violent, but this was of a different breed. Many felt it was an excuse to be violent and depraved without any kind of plot that justifies it. The reception to the trailer was a sign of things to come. Hatred received an adults-only rating, meaning it would only launch on PC, and critics ripped it apart. Number 2. Metal Gear Survive.
Abandon all hope from here on, not to mention fear and doubt.
In fairness, Metal Gear Survive could have been a phenomenal entry into the series, and fans still would have reacted negatively towards its announcement. It was revealed in the wake of Konami's split from series creator Hideo Kojima, in which Konami was very much in the wrong. But adding fuel to the fire was the fact that it didn't remotely look like a Metal Gear game. Survive was more focused on action over stealth and had players battling zombie-like enemies. Everyone could tell it was going to be a generic cash grab. And further updates of microtransactions and a required internet connection just made things worse. It came and went, garnering negative reviews and selling poorly in the process.
I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Diablo Immortal. Like Command & Conquer rivals, Diablo Immortal got immediate hate for being a free-to-play mobile entry in a predominantly PC series. Fans were starved for a new entry, with Diablo 3 having been released in 2012. However, player displeasure grew immensely and quickly thanks to Blizzard's own reaction to fan reception. The Backlash ended up becoming the biggest news story out of BlizzCon 2018.
We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC.
When Immortal was finally released in 2022, it was slammed by players and critics alike for extremely predatory microtransactions. However, the negative press may not even bother Blizzard. Immortal became one of the studio's biggest launches, reaching 30 million downloads in just under 2 months, and earning the company a ton of revenue.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.